Alright, and we're back. I did the unthinkable. I actually did stuff off camera. I know. It's crazy. Only like 2 episodes in and I already caved. But to be fair, what I did was very boring. Um, I just moved all the stuff from our first setup out here and then cleaned up the mess that was the villager hiring process. Yeah, and I need to set up a lightning rod so my lovely villagers don't burn down. And I need to replant some stuff. But yeah, last time went much longer than I thought and intended because I didn't understand how villagers worked, which is not surprising in the slightest. But yeah, I will probably endeavor not to go that long again because my voice was uh, dying near the end of it. Scaffolding, right? So yeah, that was an interesting experience, I think. Yeah, and doing it was actually kind of strange to do stuff off camera because I hadn't done it. Like I haven't played in this Minecraft world silently and just like talking to myself. Ooh, maybe I should use now. I should not put a block of obsidian in the air. That would not be a good idea. Okay, now it probably won't burn down in a storm. Right? Yeah. Okay, I also was thinking about it. It's just silent if I'm not talking. Like, there's no background music or anything. It's just perfectly quiet. So I think in the future I'll probably um, use some sort of background music. Just because, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But, uh, yeah. It's just uncomfortably quiet sometimes. Okay. So, next step for this iron farm is to get a villager, or not a villager, a zombie up there, which I've already captured. That was another one of the boring things that I did. Was give this guy a stick so he wouldn't despawn, and that was a pain, because they don't always pick up the items you drop. And then we need to get quartz as well, which I had forgotten about, for a daylight sensor. So that's the plan. Get quartz, put that zombie up next to the villagers so it spooks them, and then we should be spawning iron golems. Yeah. Now we get to sit for like 3 minutes and just mine blocks. I think I'll probably just build the portal in this portal so we don't have to mine out. Um, 10 blocks. This squid. Oh, this poor squid. I could have saved him. I just watched him die. I don't know how he did that, though. Okay. Am I? Oh, right. They're still sinking. I could have sworn I broke 3. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. How many do I actually need? I can probably use those 4. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this isn't 7. Yes, this is fine. And then we can break these. I'm not too beat up about, using diamonds for this. Oh, they're all gonna be a pain to mine. Oh, it's underwater. No. That's okay. I'm not too beat up about using just unenchanted diamond. Um, yeah, diamonds won't be an issue once we have the whole villager. Oh, I'm so upset. This is not worth the time. My resolve broke so quickly. Yeah, I'll mine that one. Yeah, because once we have the villagers, once we have the villagers set up, we'll have trades for all the diamond tools and diamond armor and such. So diamonds won't be, we won't be lacking for diamonds. Yeah, so on to some other stuff. I was thinking about speed running the other day. Because I guess the first part of it is, I was thinking about what other games I could play. Because I don't think I will play Minecraft forever. Oh, okay, well. I don't think I'll just play Minecraft exclusively. It is a fun game, but it does require some concentration. And creativity, for that matter. So won't play it all the time. Would like to get into other games. And then I thought, oh, speedrunning has always been interesting. That kind of like incremental improvement, but you just, like, you see your progress. And you just are so mechanically skilled at a game that, yeah, that seems very alluring. So that's something maybe I'll branch out to. I say branch out to like I'm in some like established channel with a viewer base. But so I guess it's not really branching out. It's more of just playing the game. Yeah. Speedrunning is like, it's a very interesting topic, right? Because most games don't design the game to be beaten as quickly as possible, because that's kind of usually opposite to what they want. They want you to have fun in the video game and spend time in the video game. And speedrunning often can be neither of those things. So it makes sense that most games are not designed for speedrunning. But the ones that are, where they like favor smooth mechanics. Oh, it's nighttime. That's okay. Gotta say, these magma blocks are very annoying. I mined an extra one. That's okay. I have no means to start a fire. Games that like designed for speedrunning tend to have like pretty smooth mechanics, like movement mechanics. Ooh, invisible spider. Yeah, this is stuff I was considering when I was trying to develop a game, which is a pretty Herculean effort. Like, it's a big time investment, even to just prototype like a non-trivial game. Nice. Alright, into the nether we go. I hate these magma blocks so much. I was tolerating them. I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just too much. But yeah, game development, huge effort. Even just prototyping. I never even got the prototype of the game completely working. Just not because I didn't have the time for it, but because staying motivated is a tough ask, which I'm sure is a common problem among game developers and really anyone working on something that they're not like, oh, Bastion, like they're not paid for or otherwise motivated to do. Like, it's all intrinsic motivation, right? There is, unless you're planning on publishing your game and like making a genuine video game to make money and not just, oh, I think it would be fun to have a game like this, so I want, oh, I'm in gold. I think this guy would still be mad at me though. Sure. But yeah, when you're making a game for your own enjoyment, it may not be as market friendly, I guess, as it compared to games that you would make for a specific demographic. Can they get to me? No. Oh, what? A mending diamond pickaxe. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, if you're writing it, oh, I'm gonna die here. If you're writing a game or making a game to sell, you're gonna be making different decisions than if you're making a game just for your own benefit, for your own interest. And the type of game I would be making would probably fall into that category of this isn't for a big demographic, it's for me to play because I want to play a game like this. I have so much garbage in my inventory. So the motivation to finish it is not because it would make me money, but because it would be fun to play. And that can pass pretty quickly, right? Okay, we got the quartz. I don't have any redstone. I do have redstone. Okay, we're fine. Nothing to panic over. I think I need stone. I'm pretty sure. You can tell I know what I'm doing. Okay. Step 1. Get all of this garbage out of your inventory. You do not need it. Honestly, don't need the bow and arrow either. I'm not using it. Okay, keep the quartz, you need it. Food will be important at some point. Maybe not. Okay, get some stone. We need to get trapdoor. Okay, so the plan is that zombie is going to be sitting in like a little pocket up there, and when villagers see a zombie, they will panic. And if there are 3 panicking villagers, then they will try and spawn an iron golem in like a certain box. But only if they've slept in the past maybe 20 minutes? I don't actually remember. So we need the daylight sensor to essentially break line of sight between the zombie and the villagers. Probably at sunset every day. So the villagers can sleep for like a microsecond and then they can be panicking again. And spawning villagers. I need glass. Where am I gonna find sand, man? Okay, I already have some. So we get daylight sensor. We do like a simple redstone thing to only close the trapdoor at around sunset. And then we're good to go. We actually need to build the platform though. For the golems to spawn on. So they can... Oh, that's going to be a pain. No, it's not. It's going to be fine. Scaffolding. In my inventory already. Look at how prepared I am. So prepared. Okay. We make the spawning pad. which is going to be 8 long. That's a shame. Going to be 8 long because that's how far water flows. Just make all of this into slabs. And then I think they can spawn in like a 16 by 16 box maybe. But it will retry if the block column that it attempts to spawn one on doesn't have a valid spot. So we can actually go a bit smaller, so we don't have to spend as much material like funneling the golems somewhere. I actually immediately regret making all of my planks into slabs, because I'm going to need fence gates to hold in the water. That's kind of annoying. It's not that annoying actually. Because, oh, we can use the golden axe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Joker. Incredible. That old, when I was thinking about that Joker video, it got me thinking about some other, like, internet memes that kind of just, like, they're not always, because, okay, if I'm gonna talk and be honest, that Joker video isn't really that entertaining. Like, there's no real joke in it. It's just, like, 2 guys on a subway, like, yelling at each other, which can be funny, and it's very funny to me. But like, it's what I'm getting at is it is not always objectively funny to make you laugh. And this there was this meme, like, I don't know, it must have been 5 years ago, about like contractions, you know, not like the medical term, but where you essentially smash 2 words together, put an apostrophe, and then it's like a valid grammatical construction. And one maybe fictional contraction is whomstative. And this, by itself, it's kind of fun to say. Whomstative. And it doesn't, the contraction is not clear to me, and I didn't bother looking it up before I started the recording. So we'll just move past that. But one of my classmates in high school just found that so funny. Like, to the point where that they were just red-faced laughing over this whomstative meme. It's honestly such a joy to be, like, to witness that of someone. How many do I need? Let's see, 8. Just enough for the water. So what is that? 16 by, so maybe 24 probably, to be safe. What do you mean? Okay. This is not enough. We'll start with 21. So yeah, really, you never know what video you'll stumble upon that'll just, like, hit your funny bone just in the right spot. Okay, so we want this. Does it matter the direction it faces? I don't think so. Maybe? Oh no. Okay, we're fine actually. I don't think it matters. Which is good. Although how it places is kind of confusing. But would it be Minecraft if it wasn't confusing? Name a better duo, Minecraft and placing blocks in the direction you didn't intend. I mean, I guess good luck finding a better duo than that. Okay, then do we open? Okay. So maybe we'll go just 3 out. Because they'll make several attempts to spawn golems if it fails. So like if it chooses a column of blocks and it doesn't find a suitable solid block for the golem to spawn on, it'll retry a couple times. So as long as the platform is large enough to essentially make, oh that's annoying, essentially to make retrying like a near zero chance of failure for every retry, or I guess once you retry the maximum amount of times, then we're good. I think this is probably big enough, because if they spawn 16 by 16 and this is what, 8 by what, 10, 12, then yeah, I think that's probably fine. Maybe we'll go one more on the outside just to be safe. Although I am running out of slabs, so we could do 2 more rows, columns, without running out of slabs. Oh, in that same English class, we had probably one of the like least thought out debate topics I've ever seen. So the assignment was essentially like, we're not actually going to hold a debate, but like write up a debate, like essay? I don't know. I don't remember. But you'll be pitted against another team in the class, and then one of you will be for whatever the topic is and the other will be against it, and then you write your opposing viewpoints and whatever. The details of it aren't really important. But the prompt we had was not conducive to a debate, because ours was just like true. So the opposing team was just screwed. Do you fall off the edge? You do. Okay. It was like all no. Okay, hold on. Right. Okay. Yeah. It was all speech is protected under the First Amendment, which is already false, because there's like literally laws that are exceptions to those. Like you can't actively encourage violence, and if it's likely that what you are saying will cause violence, you can be like charged for inciting violence. So there's literally laws in place that prove I'm gonna run out of wood again. That proved our point. So it's kind of like, it sucks for the other team because they just like lose by default. I don't actually remember how that resolved. I guess it never really resolved because it wasn't a debate. It was the task where you just turn in the assignment and then it gets graded. But this was senior year, so no one really looked at what the grades actually came out as. Okay. We're getting pretty close to... This iron farm is very simple. I like to tell myself that, so I feel better. I mean, it kind of is. It's just a platform in the air. The hardest part is just getting the villagers and the zombie. Which are more annoying than difficult. Why is that there? I mean, as long as the water's flowing, I don't really care. Alright, cool. So they spawn up here. They will get pushed by the water. They will fall off the edge and into a lava bath with hoppers underneath. And they will die. And give me their iron. That's the plan. Yeah, that makes sense. Nothing is broken yet. We're good to go. Okay. I don't actually remember the redstone contraption. But I do remember... I can't make repeaters. I accidentally full screened. Okay, I didn't break the recording. We're good. I remember... because I've made this before. We need a couple repeaters. Oh, glass. Yes. We need glass. We don't need this much. We just need 3. Yeah, that's fine. We need a daylight sensor, redstone. We need a torch. Probably several. And then... are you gonna run out of... no. And then we're good. And then the trapdoor. Oh, getting this guy up there is gonna be a pain too. Because we're gonna have to build a staircase. And then maybe we can finesse him with trapdoors or something. I don't know. Oh no, I need slabs, but I just used them all to make the glass. So when I was doing things off stream, what I really should have done was farm a bunch of wood. So because I really didn't want to do things off, not stream, I'm not streaming this, off recording. Because I feel like, not that it takes away from the experience, but because if I'm gonna be playing, I might as well be recording at the same time. But I thought about my 0 viewers, and I thought about what a terrible experience it would be to watch me run around moving blocks back and forth, because I wanted to move my home base. And little did I know, I would be doing the same thing I tried to prevent. I would become the same thing you tried to destroy. I'm just gonna get a bunch. Because I live in a desert for some reason. Something else I was getting into was chess. Because chess is old and also being played by some YouTubers that I watch. I was like, okay, I mean, the puzzles look fun. They're just puzzles, but, you know, with a game that's existed for 2,000 years. And I was thinking about, like, ratings. Because all these websites, they give you a rating, or an ELO, some people call it, maybe an MMR. It's just a number that reflects your skill compared to other people. So if you're like a 1500, you're like a decent player, you're a good player. You know, maybe the new player has like a starting value of 800. It doesn't really matter. But I was thinking about it. It was like the bar for getting into new hobbies is so high. there's just so many people playing these games that, like, there's no hope of me getting into any hobby and being considered a good player, like, relatively quickly. There's just too many people playing, too many people who already spend like their entire life playing first person shooters or puzzle games, or they spent their childhood learning chess, so now they're just like better because they've put the time in, whether they wanted to or not. Okay, daylight sensor complete. And that extends more than just games, right? Like if I wanted to be, where should I guess I make the circuit right under it. Maybe I should make it on the ground first and then move it up. 4, 5. I forget the numbers. No, I think it was 5 and 7. Is that 9, 8, was it 5? This is 7? What the heck? I'm looking over here on the right. I've lost my train of thought. I was doing so good at keeping my train of thought intact. That's okay. Yeah, as soon as I start the redstone, that kind of goes out the window. Okay, 8, 7, 6. Oh, but this isn't full. Oops. This isn't full power. Okay. No, I don't care about full power. I care about when the power is at 6 and 7. So I care about this point and this point. No, this point and this point. Yeah, so these are the when the daylight sensor is outputting a 7. Outputting? Yeah. So we care about this point and this point. So when the output is a 5 and a 7, those are the two. Okay, my thoughts are everywhere at the moment. And we've hit half an hour, but I'm going to keep going because I want to crystallize this in my own head. So there are 2 times of day we care about. One is when the villagers can sleep. And 2 is about like 30 seconds after that. Because we want them to be summoning iron golems during the night as well. We don't want them to sleep the whole night away. We want them panicking as much as possible. So we only want the trapdoor closed between these 2 periods. So if the daylight is stronger than this, then that means it's like strong daylight and we want the door open because they can't sleep anyway. And if it's less than this, then we are deep into the night and the trapdoor has already been closed and they've already had time to sleep a little bit. So we want them panicking more. So we want the trapdoor open here as well. So open here, closed for this bit, open here. So we have our trapdoor, and if it's powered, it's open, which doesn't matter because we can just invert the signal later. So this is a classic truth table scenario. We want the output when this is on and this is off. Right. So this is where I'm going to be a coward and just end the recording, figure it out, and then next time I'll just have it done. Beautiful. Truly a genius.